Hey guys, welcome back to Starry Eyes. I'm your host Maxine and I talk about everything under the stars on this channel. So today is another Magical Monday, and every Magical Monday I pull cards for all of the zodiac signs for the week. I start with Aries and I end with Pisces. There's 12 signs on a zodiac wheel, and this week I have the self-care cards and the After Tarot. And let's get started with Aries. Oh, and before I start, I am using the Serpentine crystal from last week. This is going to be the crystal of the week. So if you missed out on last week's show and you want to know about the properties, you're going to have to check out last week's episode and you'll learn all about that magical crystal and how it heals the body and your energy field in regards to love. And this is the overall energy for the week. So Aries, what is going down this week for you? Okay, so Aries, you guys got pleasure. This is a week where you're going to want to sit back and relax and take in everything that you've accomplished so far this past year. I feel like you're going to get some type of accolade, or you're just going to have a chance to take a break from work, go out on a vacation, or just enjoy lunch with friends. Something pleasurable is going to happen this week. And I feel like for some of you, you may even take in another animal. If you already have a few pets, you may decide to take in a stray. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness if you do. The back of this card says, do something just for fun. Pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients. So, like I said, this week you're going to want to take a step back. You're going to want to have fun. You've been really hard on yourself, I feel like, in regards to finances and work, and just you've been wanting to accomplish a lot of goals this year with Saturn now in Capricorn, and it's happening, but you need to relax now. You need to take a step back before you burn out, and this card is wanting you to do that, and I feel like energetically you know that too. And you also got the World, which is in regards to your love life, and a chapter is ending. And when it comes to love, maybe a certain person that you've been attracting, like a type, I feel like your type is changing. The way you view love, the way you view partnerships is changing, and it's for the better. It feels like you've matured and you're graduating to another step in regards to love. A new cycle is about to begin, whether with this current person that you are connected to, if you have somebody, or with someone totally new. But your love life will never be the same after this week, is what I'm getting. And the universe is pushing for this change. They've been pushing your guides and whoever is up there that you talk to, that you've been praying to, they've been helping you make this change, especially if you've been connected to somebody toxic, or just the relationship itself has been toxic. An ending and a new beginning is happening this week. So Taurus, you guys got truth. And what I'm getting from this card is that you are going to be pushed to speak your truth if you've been holding back and just, trying to go with the flow, trying not to ruffle feathers. That's what you've been doing. And your guides, and you're just going to get nudges from the universe that it's time for you to let somebody know exactly how you feel if you've been holding back in any way, shape, or form. I feel like for many of you, this is tied to love, but for others, this is a friendship or just a really close family member. And it's not like they've been doing anything super intense to you, something, behind your back. It could just be something around the way they speak to you. It could be something that they've been joking about. I feel like for some reason it's affecting your self-esteem, and you've been keeping quiet and stuffing down your feelings, and now it's time to let them know that they can't treat you like this anymore. I just get that there's some type of treatment that's happening that is making you feel less than. It's time to speak up on that. And the back of your card says, tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. I just think you need to let them know that, hey, the way you speak to me or the way you speak about me is very hurtful, and this needs to change if you want to stay connected to me or in my life. Something as strong and respectful as that. You don't have to come back at them the same way they've been going at you, is what I'm getting. If you just keep your voice calm, your words respectful, they will understand. Your love card is Page of Cups. For many of you this week, you may be attracted or you may be attracting a younger person into your environment, or just someone that is very immature when it comes to love. And they could also be a Pisces. And yeah, Pisces. I'm feeling Pisces. And if you do attract this person into your life, just know that they aren't where you are emotionally. So you're going to have to be patient with this person if you really, really are interested in them. And if you are a coupled up Taurus, once again, I feel like this is a conversation that needs to happen. One of you or both of you have been acting very immature when it comes to this relationship. Well, whether it's long term or you guys are dating and try to figure out your footing in this, I feel like there has been some immature activity. And it's all because of lack of communication. I feel like there's been a misunderstanding. I feel like you two have not been on the same page for a while, and it's because you need to talk. You need to sit down and just have an honest discussion about everything that you've been feeling. So now we're moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is an intense week. I feel it. You guys got courage. What I'm getting from this Gemini is that you need to have the courage to walk alone this week, is what I'm getting. That possibly could be starting a new job, becoming self employed, or even cutting out a partnership for some of you, because there's a lioness and a lion, and then the woman right here with a sword. So I feel like you may have to cut out someone from your life if they aren't, adding to it, if they're, just devaluing you in some way, is what I'm getting. You may have to have the courage to walk away or just to cut them out cold turkey and just not speak to them anymore. But whatever you are being pushed to do this week, just know that if you project confidence and just project that you know what you're doing, everything will work out, doors will open. It's going to be a little bit scary, whatever new venture you're starting or whatever new path you're walking down, but it's going to be worth it. It says, take the leap. Your courage will see you through. Exactly. Just have confidence. Now we're moving on to your love cards. First, you guys got Two of Pentacles and you guys got Five of Pentacles. So it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much worry around love right now, Gemini. You're weighing out your options. And for a lot of you, it's should I stay or should I go? And this could also be your partner, Gemini, thinking, should I stay or should I go? Because one of you in this connection is feeling depleted. They're feeling left out in the cold. I kind of feel like both of you, in a way, feel left out in the cold when I'm looking at this card because of a third party. And the third party doesn't even have to be like another romantic interest. It could be a mother getting in the way, is what I feel, or a sister. I feel like another feminine energy is getting in between you two in some way, shape, or form, or trying to. And I feel like a separation may happen this week, but for some reason, I don't feel like it's going to be forever. If something comes to an end abruptly this week, because I see that people are getting on that boat and sailing away, I feel like this situation will be revisited with this Two of Pentacles. But for some reason, taking a step back is the best thing to do right now. I don't know if both of you have been throwing back harsh words to each other. That could be it, why you both feel left out in the cold. I just feel like connecting right now is not going to be healthy. You both also need to focus on your finances, what I'm getting. And 5 months is when everything is going to be back on track in regards to your love life. I keep going back to this Five of Pentacles, and I feel 5 months. I know it's a long time, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to be falling in love throughout the next 5 months, or you're not going to be getting married, or you're not going to be going through with your plans. But there's going to be some hurdles you're going to have to jump over throughout these next 5 months. And for a lot of you, it's in regards to finances and self-worth. Self-worth is a big thing, a big lesson that's going to be coming up continuously over these next 5 months. So if something ends right now in regards to love, Gemini, or if you guys decide to take a break, just know that things will be revisited, and they could just be revisited by 5 months. But whatever happens, just know that this separation had to happen right now, because you both need to focus on healing yourselves. I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. And this third party energy is not going to be around forever. I just think that this third party is kind of jealous of the connection that you two have. So yeah, it's an intense week, but with this Courage card coming up, Gemini, this is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on moving forward on your path. You don't need to be worrying about partnerships that just aren't working right now, because everything will get fixed out in due time. So Cancer, you guys got guidance, and I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of intuitive insight with this owl. And it's going to be happening at night. So it could be through your dreams, or it could just be that you get sparks of inspiration at night. So keep a notebook by your bed, and because I feel like you're going to be writing down everything that comes to you. You could be creating a novel, a movie, you could be writing songs. I just feel like you're going to be coming up with something creative and amazing. The back of the card says, ask for guidance. The divine will meet your every need. So if you have been having writer's block or just some type of block in your life, pray or meditate, and the answer will come through the spirit world, is what I'm getting. Your love card is the Empress, Cancer. You're attracting everything that you have been wanting, everything that you have been praying for and wishing for. It's coming to be in regards to love right now, or it's going to happen very, very soon. But I feel like for many of you, you're already starting to see the fruits of your labor, and because you were really, over these last few months, you've been really trying to get your mind right, really trying to clean up your act, and it's been helping. It's been helping your environment, is what I'm getting. And so you may have multiple suitors this week that are coming to you and wanting to take you out, or wanting to take up your time. But what I'm getting is that you need to really think about long term, and when you're dating casually, because this person, whoever you decide to choose, this person needs to be someone that you can see as the father of your children or the mother of your children. You have to see them as long-term potential. Don't just go with what, the most glittery option. You need to go with the most stable option, is what I'm getting, because if you play your cards right, you could have a family with this next person you're with. And if you are a coupled up, Cancer, I just feel like your connection is growing. If you haven't had children yet, that might be the next talk. Or if you haven't moved in yet with this person that you've been dating long term, that might be the next step. But I just feel like your commitment is deepening. Okay, so now we're moving on to Leo. Oh, well, the back popped out first, so we're going to read the back first. Choose love. Let your love become a powerful force for change. Leo, love is going to be on your brain this week. You're just going to be thinking about how to strengthen your heart if you've been going through some type of heartbreak and you are getting pushed to go back out into the dating world. If you're a single Leo, even if it hasn't been that much time, I feel like you need to keep your options open. I just keep getting that, because something is going to come to you very soon, maybe just some insight or even a person. It's like you're wishing upon a star, a wish come true, a wish fulfilled. It could even be the return of someone from your past. But I'm just strongly getting that you need to keep your heart open. You need to work on healing your heart, doing heart chakra exercises, meditations. Going to yoga this week is going to help greatly, is what I'm getting. And yeah, love is all around you, and romantic love is on its way if you are single. And for those coupled up Leos that have been going through a rocky time, I was about to say Libra. So if you are a coupled up Leo, you may be dealing with a Libra, some of you. But anywho, those coupled up Leos that have been going through a hard time in regards to opening up their heart, in regards to being vulnerable with their partner, that's going to be a thing of the past. You guys are moving on to better territory, and it feels like something has happened to lighten things up. So, your love card is Three of Cups. You're celebrating. You could be going to an engagement, you could be getting engaged or married, but I feel like I said, things are lightening up in regards to your love life. You're healing your heart is opening, you're able to be a lot more vulnerable than you have been in the past. And keep doing what you're doing, because you're going to attract exactly what you want into your love life and into your daily life too, because when you open your heart, that just doesn't affect your love life. It affects all of your relationships, friendships, business relationships, and that's great. Okay, Virgo, tenderness. You need to be a lot more understanding in regards to your partner or a family member, is what I'm getting. They're having a hard time, and you guys are perfectionists. You guys are very critical by nature because you are very into detail. And this person, for some reason, is just, they're kind of all over the place. And I think they just need a helping hand. They want a listening ear and not really someone to criticize their every move. So remember that, Virgo. It says, speak gently to yourself, cherish the child within. And put yourself in their shoes, is what I'm getting. Put yourself in their shoes and understand why they're doing things the way they're doing them. Um, and think back to their childhood if you've known them for a long time. Because once you do that, you'll understand why they act the way they do, or why they do things the way they do, why they think their method works. And it's all about understanding. For some reason, the lesson this week for you, Virgo, is all about understanding, being there for someone without judgment. So, your love card this week is the Lovers, as well as the Ace of Wands. So, for many of you that are in a connected, long term relationship, you guys are just spending more time together on an intimate level, physically, sensuously, sexually. You guys are just a lot more connected than you have been in a very long time. And for you Virgos that are single and just casually dating, you're going to be connecting with someone that you're going to have an instant physical attraction with, is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card for you Virgos. And you're not going to want to take your time. But you should take your time if you are a single Virgo that is casually dating someone. Just get to know them, especially on a spiritual level, is what I'm getting, is that you really need to get to know them on a spiritual level to decide if you two can move forward past the physical. And Libra, you guys got power. Own your power. Every storm brings a new beginning. So Libra, I feel like you have to embrace this change. I feel like you are trying to fight the current for some reason. It could be that you're trying to fight an ending at work or in love. But I feel like you won't be able to much longer. If you keep holding on tightly, then the universe is going to work their magic. And that's going to be tough. So embrace this transforming energy, embrace this change. And your love card is the Six of Swords. I definitely feel like there is major changes taking place in regards to love, and they're going to be healing, but you can't fight it. Sometimes you have to step back from your partner so that you both can heal and let go of toxic behavior patterns. And I think that if you have taken a step back from your partner, you guys will be reuniting this week to talk and decide if you can move forward together, especially if there was like a family connection, because I see a father, a mother, and a child. It feels like you'll be reuniting and seeing if you can work as a family unit one more time. Okay, Scorpio, decisions. So this is a tough week for you, Scorpio. I already feel like you're blue. It feels like you're really down and you're looking at the worst side of life for some reason. You just can't get out of this funk. In this photo, she's frozen, and that's exactly how I feel like you are. You're just like frozen in the sadness and in fear. Frozen in fear is what I'm also getting. It says honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. So there you go, Scorpio. The decision could be to, well, what I'm getting is if you decide to not make a decision, then the decision is no. If someone asks you out on a date and you ignore their text, you're like, oh, I'll text them tomorrow, I'll text them tomorrow, I'll text them tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. Well, that was your decision. You weren't that interested in that person. So that's going to be the energy of this week. If you decide to not make a decision, then that door will close straight up. So if you really want this person in your life, if you really want this job, you're going to have to go after it. You're going to have to go after them and let them know, or that door is going to close. So your love cards are Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting, Scorpio, is this. For many of you, you're going to decide to be by yourself. I just keep getting that you're enjoying your own company. You are looking back, or you are thinking about, well, maybe I should give that person a chance. Like I said with this decisions card, like maybe I should try. Maybe I just keep getting maybe, maybe, maybe. But I feel like you being independent is going to be a better option than you going back to this situation or person. They may not even be the most honest person. They may have been like, and you intuitively feel that, which is why I feel like you're stuck and kind of frozen and kind of blue. You may have been getting like intuitive clues to that, but for some reason you keep looking back at this person and thinking maybe it'll work out this time. Maybe they've changed. This is what I'm hearing in my head. Maybe they've changed, but I don't think they have. So be very careful if you do decide to go back this week. For many of you, you're just going to be focusing on your finances and your personal growth. And that is the best thing to do this week, Scorpio. And if you are a coupled up Scorpio, I just think that you and your partner aren't going to really be on the same page this week for some reason. I feel that it's going to be because of finances. I think that you are just really focused on building up your finances or paying off some type of debt that you're like, we can go out on a date next week. And they're going to be kind of hurt by that, but I think it's for the best. I think you do need to focus on your finances. Something great is going to come from you piling up this money, paying off those debts. You're just going to be in a better place because of this week for some reason. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys got support. Offer support to someone, experience the joy of serving others. I think it's a both way kind of thing. What I'm getting is that you're going to be helping someone out this week. Maybe it could be something small as helping them move or helping them write a report is what I'm getting. You're just going to be helping out a friend or someone close to you with a small task. And in return, the universe is going to send some help your way in regards to a project that you're doing. I just feel like it's like a give and take kind of thing. Be open to receive in all ways because something is going to come to you this week in an unexpected way. Maybe you're thinking that one person was going to help you and another one does. Just be open to all avenues right now because you will receive support and help, but just maybe not from the person you're expecting it from. Okay? So your love card is Two of Cups. This is everything that you've been wanting, Sagittarius. I feel it. And I feel that you have been lonely. A lot of you have been lonely, even if you have been coupled up. A lot of you have been extremely lonely, maybe because your partner has been working or out of town a lot, or you guys have broken up, or you've just been single for a very long time and you haven't been able to connect with someone on a deep level. Whatever the case may be, just know that that is a thing of the past. This week, you are going to be reuniting with someone. You're going to be spending more time with your partner or spouse. And I feel like a lot of time at home. I don't even think you guys are going to be going out. And it's going to be nice to have their company near you. And if you are going out on a first date this week, be open. Be open to this person because they could end up being the love of a lifetime. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. This feels like true love. So Capricorn, you guys got goals, and this is a very Capricorn card. You guys are very goal oriented, but for some reason when I look at this card, I feel like you're being trapped by your goals. Maybe you feel like if you pick a certain path, you're going to have to sacrifice something, and I don't think that's the case. I think that you're letting fear creep into your mind and your heart. It says set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a difference. Yeah, I'm feeling that you need to release the outcome. I think that's what is bringing on the fears is that you're thinking way too ahead. You're getting ahead of yourself, and you need to just focus on the day to day, on how you can get to that goal, how you can integrate it into your everyday life, and stuff like that. I feel like you're looking too far ahead, and you're like, okay, well, if I get this job, then I'm gonna have to move to China, then I'm gonna have to break up with this person, and then I'm gonna be unhappy, but then I'll be making the money I want. Whatever the case is, you're thinking too far ahead. Right now, just focus on your day to day and you'll be okay. So your love card is Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. I when I look at these two cards, I'm gonna try and put them side to side so you can see. In both of these cards, one of the guys is looking really greedy. With this, he's just running off with one pentacle. He doesn't care about the other ones. And in this one, he's not even worried about those cups that he's achieved. He's just trying to steal all the food off of this guy's plate. What I'm getting is that you need to release pride. I feel like you're being very prideful in a connection or a relationship. You need to show what's on your heart and not put on a facade, is what I'm getting, Capricorn. If you really love this person and if you really want to keep them in your life, let them know. Because if you keep hiding how you're feeling, or if you keep being greedy, maybe you're taking too much and they're the ones that giving so much. It feels like that. It feels like an imbalanced connection that one is giving more than the other one is. And for some reason, I feel like you're the one that's taking more. Either way, I think that you need to look in the mirror. I think you need to do some soul searching this week. And by next week, you need to let them know how you feel and let them know that you appreciate them. And if you want this connection to last and work and be something, substantial in the future, then you need to change this behavior. This partnership needs to be a give and take, balanced connection. And right now it just isn't, is what I'm feeling. Ooh, okay, Aquarius, you guys got a few cards. So first, friendship. So the first half of the week, you're going to be focused on friends, going out with friends, talking to friends. A friend may call you or just show up at your door needing your help. I feel like this is your friend right here. They may be going through a breakup or just a tough time at work. And listen to them. They're going to be needing your advice, is what I'm getting. And I feel like they look at you as someone that's like an angel. I feel like they really respect your advice, they respect your words, they respect your energy for some reason. And so be open to them because they really need you right now. They really do. I just strongly feel like this friend really needs your support right now. And then the second half of the week is playfulness. So I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time with friends or talking to friends, reaching out to them. And it is going to be healing your inner child. If you've just been feeling like life has been bringing you down and you just haven't been enjoying yourself, that is going to change this week, especially because you're spending more time with friends. I think that they needed your advice, they needed your energy, they needed you, but you also needed them. So your love cards are very nice. Knight of Cups and Four of Wands. This is proposal energy once again. I said that for one of the signs, so just like rewind back and you may be connected to that person. But I definitely feel like proposal energy is there. The one thing that I do see is that an offer will be taken. So if you do get on your knee or if someone gets on their knee for you, one of you is going to say yes, and things are going to be moving forward in the relationship. And it comes after some type of greedy behavior. I think in the past, this could have been you, this could have been them, or it could have just been someone in your past. You tried to make it work with someone, or they tried to make it work with someone in their past, and there was a lot of greed, a lot of pride, a lot of manipulation, emotional manipulation, and that's why that connection or situation ended. Now we're moving on to the Four of Wands, where things are balanced. There's marriage, there's happiness, there's family, there's growth, and good things are coming. This week is going to be really good. I just think that you need to leave this situation in the past. It's coming up this week. Maybe someone from your past that you just didn't uh, jive with, you didn't get along with, is going to try and tempt you. And what I'm getting from this is that this is what you need to focus on. Don't focus on this energy so much. This is what you need to focus on. Focus on the person that you are currently connected to. Focus on how much happiness this person has brought you. And I feel like you guys are like combining your friend groups together for some reason. I feel like there's just a lot of people around you supporting this connection. Ooh. Okay, Pisces, you guys got rest. Sleep. You have not been getting enough sleep, Pisces, is what I instantly felt. Rest and relax, release guilt, and make your needs a top priority. So if you have to, take a day off from work, do so you don't get sick. If you have to also not go out to some friend get-togethers this week or a birthday party because you're not feeling well, you're sick, or you just need sleep, do so, Pisces. They're going to have to understand, and they will if they are truly your friends, because your body and your health are a top priority. They come first before anything else. So your love cards are Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands. So what I'm getting from this card, well, these cards, is that good luck is coming your way in regards to love. I do feel that if you are a single Pisces, you are going to be falling for a fire sign or someone that's very fiery in energy, and they're a very prideful person. So be careful with that. They are a very prideful person, and they love attention. They could be someone who is in the public eye. They may have some type of status or just a lot of followers on their social media, but I do feel like they are someone who has a lot of admirers, so watch out for that. But they see you as their equal because they both have crowns. It's not like they look down on you, even though he is on a horse and he is kind of looking down on her. But they don't look down on you. They don't see you as less than. They see you as their equal, and so they're willing to share the spotlight and have fun in the public eye together. For some reason, I feel like this person may be, may have some type of status. Either way, they are a good person. They are fiery. They do have some uh, fiery energy around them in the sense that they're very spontaneous and adventurous, and they're the type of person that'll buy a plane ticket at a moment's notice and go to another country. That's just kind of the person they are. So you do have to watch out for that. But this will bring good luck into your life. They're like a good luck charm for some reason, and they bring a lot of fun wherever they go. And they also will bring some type of stability into your life as well. Even though they're kind of all over the place and they like to take risks, there is some type of stability that will come from you and this person. I feel like they could just be someone that would make a good lifetime partner. And if you are a coupled up Pisces, just know that your relationship is getting to a better place. If there has been any indecision or just any hiccups that have happened recently, I feel like you and your partner are starting to see eye to eye, and many of you could be moving into a home together with this person, is what I feel. This looks like someone's backyard or something. Like you may have a garden at whatever house you've been looking at. Remember that this garden will be there if you've been house shopping with this person. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the collective's energy. Action. So this week, all of the signs, all of us are going to be needing to take action in regards to our life path. This could be in regards to having babies. It could be in regards to making money, paying off debt, or taking a job, or always you've been wanting to do something your whole life, like skydive or go to a painting class, go to a dancing class. Take action and do that this week. Don't let fear hold you back, is what I'm getting. It says, take action. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. And I definitely feel like we are starting to recover those broken parts or those hidden parts of ourselves because of these retrogrades going direct. There are going to be some retrogrades happening very soon. The first one will be Venus retrograde and then Mercury retrograde. And they go direct at the end of the year, right before the holiday season. So just know that right now we're called to take action. We will have to revisit this activity, which is why I feel like it's definitely part of our life path. And don't be afraid. For some reason this week I just keep getting that we may have naysayers, we may have people that laugh in our face, but don't allow that to hinder you from going after what you want. Keep going. Keep going. Keep climbing each step, and know that each step that you take, even if it's a tiny, tiny one, is closer to your goal. But yeah, I feel like many of you will be taking a class or learning a new skill this week. Like, I definitely feel that way. Something unexpected that you weren't even planning on learning comes into your life and it becomes part of your life path. 8 of Cups and Magician. So, whoa. And you see the Magician is back there. So I feel like we're the magicians this week. We are going to be the manifestors of our lives. We're manifesting things at a rapid rate with this Magician card, and with this 8 of Cups, we're walking away from what no longer serves us, and I feel like it's for our benefit. There is going to be some type of ending or some type of shock that happens for all of us this week, but it's because we are manifesting better into our lives, into our love life, because these are love cards for the week. So many of us could be experiencing breakups or just endings. You may decide to finally block your ex or throw out their clothes, donate their clothes, whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel like we're walking away from our old selves because that is in the past, and X is from your past, and moving on to better territory. We're manifesting growth into our lives, we're manifesting better suited partners, and we're manifesting powerful self love. For many of us, we're just walking away from something that no longer served us to focus on ourselves. And that love is the most powerful one, anyways. It supersedes any other type of love, in my opinion. You have to start with yourself, taking care of yourself, working towards your goals. And once you do that, you'll be able to attract in better suitors into your lives. And if you are a coupled up person and this doesn't, resonate with you walking away from a connection, just know that you're walking away from an argument, indecision. You were finally able to speak up and let your partner know, I can't move forward like this, and we're gonna have to redefine our relationship. I definitely feel like a lot of us are redefining what we will accept in regards to love and what we won't accept. So that is it for the readings. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And I am going to get into the week ahead and let you guys know those powerful dates and transits this week. Okay. So Mars moves into Aquarius. And Mars in Aquarius is kind of weird energy. The the movements of Mars in Aquarius are on an intellectual level. This is a great time to study. This is a great time to launch something online with Mars and Aquarius, especially if it's tied to products for males or just masculine energy. And Mars was in Aquarius on May 15th. Mars did go retrograde and now it is going direct. And so we have been revisiting ways that we've been treating our body, ways that we've been working in general, and working with others. There's been a lot of breakdowns and discussions on how we work and how we interact with others. That was a big Mars retrograde lesson. And so now moving forward in Aquarius, we are understanding new ways of connecting, of working, of speaking, of communicating, because communication can affect, working as a team as well. You have to think of others when you communicate and whenever you make moves to at a company or a job that just has a lot of people. So then on the 12th, Venus is opposite Uranus, and this is always like a crazy aspect for love and for money. Unexpected energy. So a relationship may end unexpectedly. Like I said, I just felt that collectively that some people are deciding to walk away and just manifest something new into their love lives. And you may be losing money unexpectedly. You may have to pay for some large expense that you weren't planning on paying for, like a car repair, or you may be gaining money unexpectedly as well. And this transit is going to be with us until December. So Venus opposite Uranus, also that energy can bring someone into your life in a very weird and unexpected way. And so watch out for that if you're a single person right now. You may attract someone that is not your usual type, someone that is very quirky and also very smart with Uranus. But they just have like a different way of doing things and carrying themselves. And this energy is going to change your views on love. It's going to change the way you work through your emotions, is what I'm also getting. And that's a good thing. This new person that may come into your life if you're single, they may open up your mind to how you love, to how you love in general. And this transit is usually very short, but it is not going to be short this time around because of Venus retrograde coming up. It's going to be with us, like I said, until December, and that means it's going to last for 3 months. So we are all changing the way we carry ourselves, the way we handle love connections, the way we give love, the way we receive it. We're getting a whole wipe down, and after this transit, we're going to be brand new lovers. So the next day, September 13th, is Mercury opposite Neptune. And this is a very intuitive aspect. So if you are a healer or a reader, this is a perfect day to hold an event or hold sessions, because you will be really tuning into spirit and really connecting with others on a deep and spiritual level. But for anything else, it is going to be tough. Communication is going to be rough this day. Miscommunication is definitely possible this day. And everyone is going to be having their own sense of reality. Um, many times when we communicate, or when we are listening to someone speak, we're filtering it through our own ears and not through theirs. And so that's kind of the energy of that day of September 13th. We're just going to be understanding things in a way different to what they've been spoken. A lot of us will. But it is definitely great for intuitive and spiritual experiences. And then we move on to, oh, well, next week is powerful. And I'm just going to move on to next week to let you guys know Mercury is squaring, Mars, the planet Mars, the planet of fiery passion, war, is squaring Uranus, which is that unexpected, out of nowhere kind of energy planet. And so a shakeup is bound to happen this week and next, because with Mars square Uranus energy, I feel like you can feel it a week or two before it happens. A breakdown, an ending, a clash of egos, clash of energy. It's going to be intense. And be very careful about how you carry yourself this week, how you're speaking to people this week, because it can bite you in the butt later on. So just be very, very mindful. And if there has been a push and pull in a business connection or a love connection, that could lead to an ending or breakup or just a separation for right now, because this energy is all about independence. It's all about having freedom. And I just feel like with this Mars square Uranus energy, relationships will be tested, because one person may be wanting to control the current and the other one just wants to have freedom to do what they want. So just be very mindful of that, and you'll be okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Magical Monday reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything under the stars. And I will be back very, very soon with some more pick a card readings and full moon readings and all other types of videos. So just stay tuned, subscribe, so you can stay up to date on everything, okay? Bye, guys.